Stereotype.
Stereotype.
I don't want to perpetuate a stereotype, but they say the Irish are a little hot-headed.
I love being reduced to a cultural stereotype.
It's just been some time since I've been exposed to a man that didn't immediately live into a stereotype of some sort.
It's like you're not even
A tired gay stereotype.
Right to the stereotype thesaurus.
Oh, yeah.
Call me whore and a bitch in the same sentence.
This bitch is crazy. I like him like that. Let's take this bitch.
铅板，使用铅板。
Stern.
Stern.
And so Nick Stern, well ahead of his opponents at the polls, continues in his campaign, so heavily financed.
Don't stop.
Like my cousin went to Stern.
Only reason that we let that he/she in here is because she goes on Howard Stern all the time.
Then as the bow sinks, it pulls the stern vertical and then finally detaches.
You told Mr. Stern you wanted to speak to me.
尾部，严厉的。
Steward.
Steward.
Steward, you are charged with the defense of this city.
Bar steward, can we have a couple of drinks, please?
Hail Denethor, son of Exelion, Lord and Steward of Gondor.
Long has my father, the Steward of Gondor, kept the forces of Mordor at bay.
Send her to Rome with your steward the next time he has to go there.
管理人。
Stick.
Stick.
Are you sure you peed on the stick right?
Jesus, if she vibrates any faster, that stick up her ass is gonna explode.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Competition is way too steep. But stick a sign with you and a baby in your arms and just watch the middle class.
No, you know, we can just stick our heads in the oven if we run out of things to talk about.
The demon with the creepy stick thing.
棍，插进，粘住。
Sticky.
Sticky.
Apologies, Sticky Buns.
From now on, cervical mucus will be referred to as icky sticky.
I feel so sticky.
Well, how sticky?
Well, sticky up hair, Jay, looks a bit like a Muppet. Jay.
粘的。
Stiff.
Stiff.
And since you've completely succeeded in wrecking dinner, I think I'll have a stiff drink.
He's a rich stiff, but you can do much better.
I think you need one. A stiff one.
Oh, you're so stiff in there.
Stiff like a dead corpse.
坚硬的，死尸，不肯付小费。
Still.
Still.
I may be dead, but I'm still pretty.
I mean, I'm still clinging to hope.
I don't get why we need an interior decorator.
You should just be still, act like a stool.
Still enjoy traveling by train.
蒸馏室，蒸馏，静止的。
Stimulate.
Stimulate.
Chuck Barris, who I'm sure will be back soon with even more shows that will stimulate and educate.
For those without job opportunities, we'll stimulate new opportunities, particularly in the inner cities.
I've been doing a lot of running on the treadmill here to try and get in shape and stimulate serotonin.
In order to stimulate our free-flowing ideas, which is why we were popping these lewds like they were M&Ms.
To stimulate our own imaginations, to cultivate our own consciousness, our own belief systems.
刺激，起刺激作用。
Stimulus.
Stimulus.
Now, in Pavlov's experiment, what was the stimulus that he used? Now, who can give me another example of an unconditioned stimulus response pair that happens to you every day? Okay, an unconditioned stimulus, something that produces an unlearned, involuntary, unconditioned response.
The budget that we've worked all year on, the stimulus that gets us the skywalk, that gets us to first.
They're awaiting stimulus.
刺激。
Sting.
Sting.
Hey, how come it didn't sting you?
I didn't know if it would sting you, but it did.
Or a scorpion with sunstroke sting itself to death?
To warm him up. To take the sting out of those days of the mouths eating and eating and eating everything he makes, everything he has.
You said they didn't sting.
Ding.
Stint.
Stint.
After a short stint as a petty thief, Patrick R. Healy graduated to armed robbery by the age of 14.
You see, my resume is just Birdie J, a short stint in retail, and then Birdie J. So if her name is destroyed, then my name is...
Claire Thompson just returned from a 2-year stint with Médecins Sans Frontières.
Doing a stint in the antenatal clinic.
节省、节约、吝惜。
Stipulate.
Stipulate.
The terms of the contract clearly stipulate that Watergate take up no more than 25% of the time.
Tragically, in the House at the time, and in a way a victim myself, and I'll stipulate the testimony of Mr. Beecham's entire witness list right now.
We will stipulate that no such document exists.
Your Honor, we stipulate that murder was done here.
规定
Stir.
Stir.
At such a time as I endeavour to foster fresh and peaceful air for this kingdom to breathe, it is not my interest to stir hostility with another.
Give your oxygen tanks a stir.
Caused quite the stir.
Shrimp Creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried.
You come all the way back here to stir up my shit just because you have a bad memory?
骚动、移动、走动。
Stitch.
Stitch.
Every stitch you switch.
Hey, I suppose if we went to the office, I could extract the bullet and stitch her up.
I think we should take an x-ray, then stitch him out and put him in a walking cast.
Just sing Stitch's lyrics, I mean.
Whenever you stitch yourself up,
一针、缝。
Stock.
Stock.
A little stock, a little bonds, a little cash or cash equivalents, and then maybe some snacks. But no.
But, do you have another one of these in stock? I always fantasized about having enough money to stock up on toilet paper.
So why didn't you go into the stock market or something?
You do that, it triggers a stock split. His shares double in voting power, yours don't.
树干、存货的，装把手鱼。
Stocking.
Stocking.
My letter, her stocking.
Now, would you get your thumb out of your ass, get him out of the elevator, or you're going to find a goddamn pink slip in your Christmas stocking?
10-4. Your stocking has just been teleported from one pod to another.
We found the twin stocking hidden underneath this blotting pad.
Your hair in a black stocking.
长袜。
Stockpile.
Stockpile.
Besides, they stockpile this stuff in a warehouse somewhere.
If we don't stop Slag now, he's gonna turn this whole town into a radioactive stockpile.
Stockpile for the Ice Age!
We're talking exclusive access to a stockpile of Soviet bloc non-standard weapons and ammo.
You haven't dismantled your MX stockpile.
储蓄。
Stomach.
Stomach.
And then suddenly he hit me really hard in the stomach.
And they use my neck. And then my breast. And then my stomach.
Does your stomach hurt?
It's a little too rich for my stomach.
What if I wanted her name on my stomach?
喂，吃下。
Stone.
Stone.
Come and get it, Mr. Stone Age Man.
Dr. Stone, I read somewhere that doctors have the highest suicide rate in any profession except for dentistry.
I can see what you need to come out by the pool, because as you can see, it is a stone cold brew.
If a fine stout love, it may. But if it is only a vague inclination, I'm convinced one poor sonnet will kill it stone dead.
Okay, and I promise, by the end of this week, you are going to be a stone cold killer.
石头，投扔石子，实的。
Stool.
Stool.
As he got off the stool, he slipped and fell.
You just have to put them on the toilet and put stool out of belly whenever they fed off that Nutrilo.
Why else would I be sponging butt prints off my stool?
You want to come along and sit on a little stool outside the dressing room and have all the ladies look at you, then come on.
凳子，尝新汁，引诱。
Stoop.
Stoop.
Could you leave it out in the stoop?
I wouldn't stoop that low.
The large denominations, I gotta stoop for.
What did I tell you about drinking in front of my stoop?
佝偻，弯下，使屈从。
Stop.
Stop.
And you just hauled away the only ones who could stop him.
He tried to stop us.
Hey, why'd you stop?
So I was wondering if maybe I could be a way. Stop! Tara, we have to stop them.
停止，塞住。
Storage.
Storage.
I'll put you in storage.
Online dating is how you end up in a storage facility being skinned alive by a serial killer.
That could probably go into storage.
There's stuff in the storage room upstairs, but it's locked.
Without you, we go back into storage.
存储器。
Store.
Store.
So, thrift store on Ogden.
A prosthetic leg fell off in a Gap store, and he carries her out like a knight in a white satin armor.
I was on my way to the store and I thought, Nick, you'd have sugar.
Look, I would love to run the store, but I can't.
You know, I've got a crisis down at the store and...
商店储存贮藏
Story.
Story.
And I just loved that family that David Story had written, possibly with a lot of his own experience in it.
And let me tell you something, he'll have no trouble getting a job because he's got it up here in the upper story, and that's where it counts.
I live in a damp, single-story kennel.
Their acuity is so strong that from the top of an 8-story building, they can pick out a single ant crawling on the sidewalk below.
You're so focused on your career right now, and there doesn't seem to be any time for me, and I don't want to compete with a 50-story building.
楼
Storm.
Storm.
A little more than a week ago, my boat went down in a storm, and I've been surviving on this island since.
Cyclops, Storm, and Jean were some of my first students.
Do you have a storm shelter? It's a perfect storm, you son of a bitch, so don't fuck this up.
My inside sources are telling me that the unlucky bride-to-be Sue Storm turned invisible.
暴风雨起风猛攻
Stormy.
Stormy.
And it might even get stormy tonight.
But the blueprints have been lost for centuries until just last week on a stormy night when a sunken pirate ship washed up on the shores of Nantucket.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Stormy.
On a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to sea.
暴风雨的
Story.
Story.
End of story.
Story for another time.
That's your story!
So what was the story about that alligator?
Well, if you read the story, we might find out.
故事
Storyline.
Storyline.
I need a better storyline and production value.
I thought my storyline was through.
Just read these scripts, see how it's done, rough out a storyline, and then we'll get to work.
The storyline.
Well, my storyline is disappearing right now.
故事情节
Stout.
Stout.
Every time you win a big pot, you're out like stout.
First the business of fighting them back, chin up, stout fella.
So I would suggest that those of us with stout hearts and trim waistlines start using the stairs.
Oh, there's a particular beer they use in their battle, Northern Stout, to be exact.
结实的矮胖子
Stove.
Stove.
I also discovered a glitch in the network which may have caused things like the stove to turn on.
Now he's gonna run under the stove. Soup's on the stove.
That's a stove incubator.
You know, maybe put your stovetop on it or your sink.
火炉用火炉烤
Straight.
Straight.
Baby girl, now you gotta make sure that the D is nice and straight.
I hope it doesn't go straight to my butt.
Listen, I'm gonna go to the club, get my money, and I'm going straight to Grand Central.
Out on the twisted highway, you see a lot of twisted girls. Well, I'm so glad to be back home in my straight and narrow world.
You might like the track you straighten my teeth.
直线直的直接的
Straightforward.
Straightforward.
I should have been more straightforward.
I think it's all pretty straightforward.
I'm just saying I've always been straightforward with you.
Jumping out of an airplane is pretty straightforward.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
笔直的
Strain.
Strain.
And in general, the whole strain of the current atmosphere in your household.
Canines remain immune to airborne strain only.
Do you know that I could get you expelled for that type of language and strain?
So, Lewis, tell me about that new strain everybody been talking up.
The strain was too much.
紧张使劳累尽力
Straight.
Straight.
You know if we've passed Bergen Strait yet?
If it's here, in the Denmark Strait, then the Hood and the Prince of Wales will have to go after her.
It's just across the strait.
2 more trapper barges spotted in the strait.
We have a report that a small advance force of Persian ships have taken refuge from the storm just across the strait.
海峡困难的
Strand.
Strand.
Got a piece of electric blasting cap and a strand of what appears to be leg wire.
Isolate the strand.
Not a strand out of place.
She should have booked the strand.
You put yourself on a whole nother strand of spaghetti.
古搁浅是搁浅
Stranded.
Stranded.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the one with the girlfriend and you're still stranded on third base.
I hope I didn't get you stranded or anything.
I've been stranded here for 6 months. With no hairdresser, no manicures, no masseuse.
We're stranded.
Years ago, some poor fellow just like me must have found himself stranded on that island.
处于困境的
Strange.
Strange.
Strange wine right in my palm.
He's very strange.
I had strange dreams.
I'm a new soul. I came to this strange world hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take.
There's always strange people in my house.
奇怪的
Stranger.
Stranger.
Are you like one of those lunatics who just sits next to a complete stranger in an empty movie theater?
Hey, stranger.
How could you be so stupid to confide your feelings to a stranger?
A stranger with big, strong hands. You've only taken over the girls at school and abandoned our oldest tradition to go to my mother's show with a complete stranger.
陌生人
Strap.
Strap.
Then her mom walked in and freaked out when she saw Mindy in the shower with a big black strap-on dildo.
I recognize the strap.
I'm gonna take your arm. I'm gonna strap this on.
Oh, honey, your strap's broken.
Well, it's just that my Aunt Fern lives in Philadelphia, and I don't want to be thinking about her while I'm spanking you with a leather strap.
带捆扎
Strategic.
Strategic.
Negotiators have walked out of the strategic arms limitation talks in protest over the incident this morning.
Human decisions are removed from strategic defense.
I look at it as a very strategic career move.
They'd greatly reduce your casualties and give you a significant strategic advantage.
This is where I wrote down my strategic do's and don'ts for my date tonight.
战略的
Strategist.
Strategist.
A professional political strategist.
Fuck, man, I'm no strategist.
General Pickett here is our ranking strategist, First Corps Army, Northern Virginia.
In your absence, IMF has learned that Cobalt is or was a level 1 nuclear strategist for Russian intelligence.
Quite a strategist, this sergeant.
战略家
Strategy.
Strategy.
I do have a strategy, actually.
I guess I meant, what's your overall strategy?
I wasn't pissed until we had a disagreement on strategy, and you invoked his name to cut me out.
I'm just in charge of the marketing strategy. They go to school where they learn about military strategy.
战略
Straw.
Straw.
Honestly, Molly has said this is the last straw so many times, I'm starting to feel like this is the last straw.
Straw was rum.
We couldn't afford IVF for both of us, so yeah, she drew the short straw. And I fucking lost my lesbian gold star.
Yeah, well, how much can mud and straw cost?
You really think they'd be fooled by a couple of straw dummies?
稻草稻草的
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
A 3-run homer for Strawberry, his 3rd home run of the series, and RBIs 10, 11, and 12.
Her name was Strawberry.
Mix the vanilla and strawberry in it. One could be vanilla, one could be carrot, and one could be strawberry.
We're going to have strawberry waffles.
草莓
Stray.
Stray.
And if I'm not back by midday tomorrow, you have to try and leave town before the stray police find you.
And the unsuspecting Mr. Townsend winds up with a stray knife in his back.
That if you and I ever met and you saw that I was an actual human being and not just some stray thought.
The people who used to live there fed these stray cats, so they were always around, and it drove my mother nuts.
The stray and scrap police have been after him for days.
走失的家畜迷途的迷路
Streak.
Streak.
He does have a competitive streak.
I'm on a winning streak.
Loser has to do a naked street around the park.
Share in the excitement of a fabulous winning streak that earned him the nickname, the luckiest man on earth.
Yeah, you were on a real heater and he played your hot streak.
条理加条纹变成条纹
Dream.
Stream.
Fields all a green where the stream unfolds.
I offered him half your client list, a dividend stream from your equity share, a no poaching commitment.
The live stream of in the Canyon Haze, right?
This is new revenue stream. Fake passport.
This isn't someone from your endless stream of faceless one-night stands, Ree.
水流，流出，流。
Streamline.
Streamline.
A team of negotiators has been working with the Chinese in an effort to streamline the proceedings.
1 and 3 cheaper than our Streamline. Our new Streamline model number 1.
So the first thing we need to do is streamline the project a little.
We need to streamline.
流线，使成流线型。
Street.
Street.
And I see all these women on TV and on the street, and they're doing it, and I can't.
Come on, I know a great wine bar down the street, and it happens to have a very cute bartender.
Looking for street discards, mattresses, chairs, couches.
He lives in that yellow house on Stevens Street.
The accident occurred around midnight at the corner of Atwills Avenue and Lynch Street.
街道，街道的。